Are forced into 2 changes because a flu virus has ruled out Warren Neal and Sammy Lee. So at number 2, 19-year-old Gavin Maguire makes his home debut, and at number 8, Mike Fillery plays only his 3rd game of the season. Luton, who trained on this pitch yesterday, are unchanged for their 4th FA Cup tie in 10 days, helping to make up for some of the revenue lost through being banned from the Littlewoods Cup. Number 7, Ricky Hill, passed a late fitness test. He scored the winning goal in the first league match ever played on this artificial pitch in 1981. Referee Alan Seville of Birmingham, and the very readable Queen's Park Rangers programme tells us it's 57 years since they lost an FA Cup replay here, and here's Bannister straight from the kickoff, finding John Byrne, and a good save by Seeley. Well, maybe there's an omen in that. Seeley reacted well in the opening seconds. Back by James to Walker. Appeals for handball against Breaker. This time McDonald heading it back in, and Fenwick was in there, and that's a goal for Queen's Park Rangers by Terry Fenwick. The 2 centre-backs make their presence tell at the set play. Swung in deep by Mike Fillery. McDonald getting up here with Newell, and Fenwick, well, he was all alone. I think Foster must have slipped because there was no marker. And Queen's Park Rangers have taken the lead through the man whose penalty put them in pole position briefly on Saturday. This is Newell. Well, he hasn't been too happy here recently, Terry Fenwick, with the club, with the pitch. He's passed on the captaincy, but he was in the right place at the right time there. Here's Hill for Luton. Well, Queen's Park Rangers so anxious to break this hoodoo, never having defeated Luton on a synthetic pitch. Once more now, opportunity knocks for them. And he's pulled that for Fillery, deflection, Fillery wide this time. Mike Fillery's playing with a lot of appetite in this first half. So unlucky with injury, had a disc problem that kept him out for months. But all of a sudden he's in the thick of it and enjoying it. This was Johnny Byrne into Bannister. He saw where Fillery was. The first shot is blocked by Foster, and the second one, well, he topped that. Faraday, Fillery, nicely into Bannister, Byrne, and back again to Bannister. What a brilliant move by Queen's Park Rangers. Bannister at the heart of it. And here they are again, Allen, Byrne, Faraday. Fillery's in there. played, but so much talk in London recently about Spurs and Arsenal. Queen's Park Rangers showing in that last move that they can play some sweet football as well. That was a terrific, incisive combination around the edge of the area, and at the end of it, what a good save by Les Sealey. He may have kept Luton in the cup there. Newell's gone down the right wing for Luton. Ricky Hill. Grimes. Wide again for Harford. This is Newell. And it's Newell's cross, and it fell for Hill, and Seaman able to grab the loose ball. It was a good piece of play by Mike Newell. It wasn't the easiest of angles from which to get in a good cross, but it was low, and it caused the Rangers' defence a moment of panic. And Fillery finds Fenwick, and that's a good ball back to Fillery, and out to Clive Walker. Two former Chelsea players combining there. And here's Allen. Offside anyway. Rangers keen to use the pace of Faraday on this right-hand side. And the leadership there coming from the England international, whose goal has put his side ahead in this cup tie. This is Hill. Well, since the turn of the year, Luton have only conceded 2 goals in over 700 minutes of football, and they've both been scored by the same player. The first was a penalty on Saturday, but tonight Terry Fenwick breached that firm Luton defence after 18 minutes to put his side in front in this 4th round replay. Luton haven't lost since Boxing Day. It's a run of 8 games before tonight, 4 wins and 4 draws. But they find themselves starting the second half 1 down in this FA Cup replay. The winners to visit Leeds United in round 5. This is Brian Steen for Luton to Johnson. This is Fillery. Well, they were hesitating there. Byrne is through for Rangers. 2-0. Johnny Byrne. Rob Johnson got caught. There were 1 or 2 appeals by Luton defenders, but Byrne wasn't bothered about that. He measured the angle and drove it past Sealey. So, Byrne's 10th goal of the season, and he has been in a rich vein of scoring form, especially in home matches recently. And here's Bannister on his way again for Rangers, who now lead 2-0. Now that's given Queen's Park Rangers a beckoning opportunity to reach the 5th round. 2 up at home. Luton playing their 4th FA Cup tie in 10 days. The task facing them now is more than just difficult, thanks to Byrne's 2nd goal, but the argument on the far side was between Gavin Maguire, the 19-year-old, and Mike Newell. Gavin Maguire is an aggressive young man. He used to play rugby until he was 15, didn't turn to soccer till then, and has made rapid strides since, but referee Alan Seville says any more of that and you're off. this compact West London stadium is now buzzing. Rangers fans really excited at the prospect of their best FA Cup run for 5 years. On by Bannister, Faraday is chasing. I'll play on, it's Byrne. Robbie James has gone down injured, holding the right shin in some pain. Play going on around him, and they've had to put Fillery at left back for the moment. Well, they haven't always been the most fashionable club in London, Queen's Park Rangers, but you won't find a ground with better facilities. 4 new stands over the last 30 years, and a really enjoyable atmosphere inside Loftus Road tonight. They want their share of this London success, which seems to be growing as the season goes on. Rob Johnson for Luton, who badly need a goal back now in these next few minutes to put the game back in the melting pot. Kick. Now, Rangers have got to be careful. The euphoria of going 2 goals up should be guarded against. Harford's in there. Oh, well, that so often happens. A team who look to be on their way to a comfortable victory are suddenly pulled back sharply, and Nick Harford came in, and that was a classic centre-forward's header, buried beautifully in the corner, and Luton are back in it. What a cup tie we have on our hands now. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Luton 1. It's the turn of the Luton fans to make a noise, which is something that away fans can't do on their ground, of course. But at the left-hand end here, those who've made the trip from Bedfordshire now have something to get enthusiastic about. Maguire. Offside, Byrne. Bannister to Allen, and offside against Byrne. The Luton defence is now moving up and catching Rangers nearly every time. They came unstuck on the second goal, but they were organised there. Fillery to Bannister. That's not a good ball. Rangers are getting a little over-anxious. Need something just to settle them down again. Meantime, the play has been with Luton. Foster. Hill. Newell. Harford, Hill, Newell. Lovely football by Luton, but for the finish. If Newell had put that away, as on another day he might have done, that would have completed one of the sweetest moves of the season. It was absolutely comparable with the four-man move that Rangers put together in the first half. And we're now halfway through the second. Hillary. And that's Johnson on to Newell. And now it's Grimes. Maguire is battling away there at right back. And deserved the applause. Free kick in his favour at the end. Hill. Good football from Hill, but not from Grimes. Hillary for Rangers. Great ball, Faraday. Well, when you hear the applause ringing around the ground, you realise what the crowds really want to see is exciting attacking play, preferably ending with a shot. This is Hill. Out to Grimes. And Fennick, no. Faraday couldn't change direction. Not on this surface anyway, that's for sure. Nicholas, Steen, Nicholas. Well, he still waits for his first goal for Luton, Peter Nicholas, but he certainly isn't afraid to try a shot. Steen threatening Fennick, and Grimes threatening Maguire. And Steen is there. And still Steen for Luton. And Nicholas just fading away the shot from the Welsh international. But the danger signals were flashing for Queen's Park Rangers there. If you let Steen dribble inside the box, and Ricky Hill and Brian Steen still combining dangerously at times up there for Luton. Rangers can't afford to rest, but what they can do is bring on a substitute, Leroy Rossignol, to replace Gary Bannister.
give him Walker.
Senior. Well, Luton will know all about him because he came on Saturday for one thing, and he was at Fulham, which is where Luton's coach Ray Harford came from. That was on by Newell. They don't want any mistakes here, Rangers. Rose Senior took that down well, but he couldn't get past the ever-dependable Donaghy. Huge celebrations tonight in Shepherd's Bush. Queen's Park Rangers through to the 5th round of the FA Cup, where they'll play Leeds United away. And what's more, they've broken the Luton Hoodoo. The first time they've beaten them in 8 attempts on a synthetic surface. And they may not like the word moratorium much round here, but whether they play on grass or not, they contributed, with Fenwick scoring first, to a very good cup tie. Byrne got the second. It turned out to be the important goal. Harford got one back for Luton, who made their contribution after a tiring 10 days.